Welcome to AI Entertainment, where we let the computers do our thinking. This is AI Says Top 10. We are mixing it up today with the most hated celebrities. Number 10, Jada Pinkett Smith has faced significant public backlash over the years, with much of the criticism centered around her highly publicized relationship with Will Smith. Many view her as manipulative or disrespectful due to her candid discussions about their marriage, including the infamous entanglement with singer August Alsina. Critics argue that she's publicly embarrassed Will, especially after his controversial Oscars slap, which many believe was fueled by his emotional state tied to their complex dynamic. Others see her as oversharing private matters for attention or profit. Her sometimes blunt demeanor and perceived lack of accountability in interviews have also rubbed people the wrong way. While some admire her honesty, others feel she's crossed lines, turning personal drama into public spectacle, and that's why she remains such a polarizing figure. Number 9. Chris Pratt. Once universally beloved for his roles in Parks and Recreation and Guardians of the Galaxy, has become a polarizing figure in recent years. Much of the backlash stems from his perceived political and religious affiliations, particularly his ties to a church some have accused of being anti-LGBTQ+. Though Pratt has denied supporting any hateful views, the association sparked criticism. Additionally, his absence from political or social discourse, especially compared to other outspoken Marvel stars, has led some to label him apathetic or out of touch. He's also faced internet scorn for being dubbed the worst Chris in Hollywood during online popularity contests, which amplified the scrutiny. While many fans still love his charm and performances, others see him as emblematic of a Hollywood star who doesn't speak up enough. Number 8. Gwyneth Paltrow is a talented actress, but her reputation has taken hits over the years, largely due to her public persona and lifestyle brand, Goop. Many criticize her for being out of touch with everyday people, promoting wellness products that are expensive, scientifically questionable, or downright bizarre like jade eggs and psychic vampire repellents. Additionally, her interviews often come across as elitist, such as suggesting it's harder to be a Hollywood mom than a regular working parent. These moments have made her seem tone-deaf and disconnected from reality. Even her Oscar win for Shakespeare in Love remains controversial, with many believing other performances were more deserving. While she still has loyal fans and business success, Paltrow's blend of privilege, pseudoscience, and pretension keeps her firmly on the most disliked celebrities list for many. Number 7. Tom Cruise is one of Hollywood's biggest stars, but he's also one of its most controversial. While praised for his dedication to stunts and blockbuster roles, much of the criticism stems from his deep involvement in the Church of Scientology. Many view the organization as secretive and harmful, and Cruise's outspoken support has drawn heavy backlash. His infamous 2005 couch-jumping incident on Oprah and aggressive interviews like when he criticized Brooke Shields for using antidepressants painted him as erratic and out of touch. Some see him as controlling in both his personal and professional life, especially regarding his marriages and the mysterious public absence of his daughter Suri. Despite his undeniable star power, charisma, and work ethic, Cruise's ties to Scientology and his intense public behavior have left many wary, making him both admired and distrusted in equal measure. Number 6. Shia LaBeouf is a talented actor known for his raw performances, but his off-screen behavior has sparked significant backlash. Once a rising star in Transformers and indie hits like Honey Boy, Shia's reputation began unraveling due to a pattern of erratic behavior, plagiarism, scandals, bizarre public stunts, arrests, and outbursts that made headlines more than his work. But the most serious blow came when ex-girlfriend FKA Twigs accused him of abuse, including emotional manipulation and physical violence. These allegations painted a much darker image of the actor, leading to industry backlash and public outrage. While some still praise his talent and vulnerability on screen, others see him as toxic and dangerous. Number 5, Ezra Miller has gone from rising star to one of Hollywood's most controversial figures. Once praised for roles in The Perks of Being a Wallflower and as The Flash, Miller's off-screen actions have drawn intense backlash. They've been involved in numerous legal issues, including arrests for assault, accusations of harassment, and troubling reports involving minors. These incidents paint a pattern of erratic and potentially dangerous behavior. Fans and critics alike have questioned why studios, particularly Warner Brothers, continued supporting Miller while other actors faced harsher consequences for less. Their behavior has not only damaged public trust, but also overshadowed their career. While some argue for compassion and rehabilitation, many feel Miller's repeated misconduct and lack of accountability makes them undeserving of the spotlight. Number 4. Katherine Heigl was once a rom-com darling, but her reputation took a sharp downturn due to perceptions of being difficult to work with. The backlash began when she publicly criticized Knocked Up, the very film that helped launch her movie career, calling it sexist. She then withdrew her name from Emmy consideration for Grey's Anatomy, implying the writing didn't warrant a nomination, something many saw as disrespectful to the show's creators. These moves painted her as ungrateful and unprofessional in an industry that values diplomacy. Former colleagues and producers have hinted at her being challenging on set, further fueling the narrative. While some admire her honesty, others believe her bluntness and poor timing sabotaged her career. Number 3. James Corden, once beloved for his charm on Carpool Karaoke and The Late Late Show, has seen a sharp rise in public backlash. Many accuse him of being disingenuous, friendly, and bubbly on camera, but reportedly rude and entitled behind the scenes. Multiple restaurant staff and industry insiders have alleged arrogant, diva-like behavior, painting a picture that contradicts his on-screen persona. His comedic style, often reliant on forced cheerfulness and interruptive humor, has also worn thin for some viewers. Add to that his roles in critically panned films like Cats and The Prom, which were seen as over-the-top and grating, and it's easy to see why public opinion soured. While he still has fans, many now view Corden as a performer whose charm wore off and whose off-screen reputation did the most damage. Number 2. Jared Leto is undeniably talented, with an Oscar to his name and a successful music career, but he's also one of Hollywood's most polarizing figures. Much of the backlash stems from his off-putting method acting techniques, which some castmates have described as disruptive or inappropriate. Stories from Suicide Squad, like sending dead rats and used condoms to co-stars, left many questioning whether his commitment crossed ethical lines. Beyond acting, his band 30 Seconds to Mars has been compared to a cult, with pricey fan experiences and imagery that feels more messianic than musical. Leto has also faced allegations of predatory behavior, which, while unproven in court, have contributed to growing unease about his public image. Number 1. Amber Heard has become one of the most controversial figures in recent Hollywood history, largely due to her legal battle with ex-husband Johnny Depp. Initially, she accused Depp of abuse, gaining public support, but as the defamation trial unfolded, many began to question her credibility. Recordings and testimonies painted a more complex and at times contradictory picture of their toxic relationship. Depp's fans launched an aggressive campaign against her, accusing her of lying and ruining his career. Beyond the courtroom drama, some view Heard as manipulative and insincere, especially due to perceived inconsistencies in her statements. The trial became a cultural flashpoint, turning her into a symbol of distrust for those who felt she weaponized serious accusations. That's the list. Do you think the AI got it right? Let us know in the comments. Let us know what list you want the AI to create next. The less work for us, the better. Remember that thinking is hard, so let the AI do it for you. Thanks again, and do us a favor. Like and subscribe so that we can pay for all the electricity. Goodbye, everyone.